Morning, everyone. Hello. Happy Thursday. I haven't done a early morning live in a long time, so I thought I would do that. My hair is doing exactly whatever it wants, as usual. I just ran downstairs and got me some coffee. I tend to run everywhere. I don't know why I do that, but I do. Hi, everyone. Trying to get the chat up so I can monitor the chat. Hello from Queensland, Australia. Well, welcome. What happened? How come all of a sudden I have a shadow? Okay, there we go. All of a sudden I had a shadow. Good morning, everyone. Good morning from Kansas. We're in Kansas. I used to live in Kansas. My daughter was born on Fort Riley. "36 years ago." Well, good morning from Washington, D.C. Valley Center. Huh. Good morning from Denver. Good morning, Pennsylvania, Sweden, Michigan. Oh my gosh, I have everybody. Ohio, Madrid, Spain. Ooh, fancy. Madrid, Spain. Wow. Jersey, North Carolina, Maine, Wichita, Kansas, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, Minnesota, Glen Burnie, Maryland. I've been there. Florida, living in fear. Can you read on the DeSantis? Yes, I will read on DeSantis. Let me write that little demon down. Good morning from Quebec City, Canada, Philadelphia, Staunton, Virginia. I hope I said that right. Another one from Philly, Singapore. My goodness, have we reached across the oceans now? Cape Town, South Africa. Woo, welcome, Africa. Phoenix, Jersey. Wow, Jersey. Boston, Massachusetts. From Illinois. Hi, Rita. Lived in Illinois to Puerto Rico. Wow, Cincinnati. My goodness, California. Finally, California. I lived at Fort Riley for 64 years as a small child. My dad was Army, so was mine. Yep. New York City. UK, from the, hi Angie from the UK. My goodness. I've definitely, at least in my lives, Texas here, I've got the country covered. We've got the country covered. Canada. New Bedford, Massachusetts. Ontario, Canada. Indiana. Wow. Richmond, Virginia. Detroit. Goodness gracious. DeSantis. The demon at large. And I did write that down. Oakland, California. Detroit here. I've been in most of these cities, most of these states anyway. From Catherine. Hello from Catherine. Where's Catherine? Baltimore. Been to Baltimore. I'm going to get some sage going. Good morning from Long Island, New York, Alabama. Wow. This is fun. Knowing where you guys are from. Ooh, I have fire. Florida. All right. Good morning. I have a cute little thingamajigger over here somebody sent me. Oregon, Staten Island. Isn't that pretty? That's where I put my things. UK, ooh, Worcestershire, UK. From Maine. Wow. Callie at 5:30 in the morning. Thank you for waking up before the sun. Utah. Wow. Oregon, Wichita, Kansas. Kansas. You know what? There was a few things I loved about Kansas. Number one, you can see the sunsets. Oh my gosh, the sunsets there can just be drop dead gorgeous. Why? Because there's no street trees in the way. You can see the sun sit right on top of the earth. It's the truth. Another thing I liked about Kansas is, let me think. Yeah, that's about it. I lived there for almost 21 years, so, and then I was able to get out of there. But the people are great in Kansas. I mean, they really do know how to be friendly. Even though it's a red state, you know, what can you do? But they really do know how to be friendly. Hi, Chrissy. Good morning, Chrissy. From Australia, Melbourne, Australia. Ever visited Canada? Yes, I went to Quebec. My mother lived in Cheyenne, Quebec. I think about an hour and a half north of Percy Rock. I visited there a couple of times. I actually flew into Bangor, Maine, rented a vehicle, and drove all the way up to Quebec, to Cheyenne. No, I never thought that I would ever impact so many people from so many places. You're right. It's a life. And that was the reasoning for me coming on too, because I announced that I had a join button, and I want to comfort my subscribers. Number one thing, nothing changes on my channel. I will always do my videos. You will always be available to the view. You will always, you know, have lives like this with me, all of it. So that nothing changes. My thought process on this, and sometimes this helps. I know when I was a child, if they didn't tell me what was going on, I freaked out. So I think that there's probably a lot of people like me. It's not that I need to know every detail. I just need to know the reasoning for your choices. It helps me understand my choices, I guess is how it goes with me. Sorry, I smoked up around here. Woo, these guys are going. So here's my thought process. I want to do classes, but what I don't want to do is try to figure out the price for each class, this, that, and the other. There's a backside of revenue here. When I ask somebody to come on to my channel, I pay them. It's not like they demand a price. That's not how it kind of goes. It's just it's like a gentleman's agreement. You come on to my channel to do something, to, you know, whatever it is. You either, you know, split the revenue that comes in from a live, like the view, or just like I did the ghost stories, you know, I paid for those. And how do I receive all that revenue back in order for me to do those special type of things? Is I thought, okay, well, maybe doing the join button. I talk with my hands. You see this? I'm very theatrical with the hands. So I thought this is a great way to do that. To promote, you know, that I have teachers and stuff like that. So when I ask a teacher to come on, I have to pay them for that. And this is my thought process. If I did a join button, then everybody, I mean, think about it. Once a month, I'm going to do a class on something. The teacher comes on, I pay that person, usually $100 to $200 or whatever, to do an hour class on my live. You get to pay only $10 to see that class every month. And I thought that's a great bargain for you, right? That's a great bargain. Then it's opened up to as many people who want to join or not. So that was my thinking on that. And also, a lot of people like to thank you, thank you, Jim, thank you, Ellen. A lot of people want to have a little bit of extra and special. So I made an avenue for that. That's the reasoning for the joining of my membership. I don't know what other people do on their Thank you, Rita. I don't know what other people do on their channels, but this was my thing. I do, and I concentrate on what would benefit my subscribers without bankrupting me. It's just logic. It's just business. And so I want to be able to provide this, that, and the other for you. I want to be able to afford to bring teachers onto my channel and be able to pay them and also offer up this at a decent price. So I hope that makes a lot of sense. It's the reason why I've chosen to join. I'm not here to like take your money. It is really truly a co-creating situation. So no fears. Nothing changes on my channel. I will always do videos. I will always do the view. I will always, every once in a while do an early bird live like I'm doing now. So Sheila is all about US. All about us. Oh, I was like, US? Yes, us. Yes, it truly is. I truly am. Here, when I started, and when somebody asked me, what do you really, really want? And I said to myself, I just want to help, right? And without losing me. I'm not, I don't want to lose me, and I don't want to deteriorate who I am. I see a lot of teachers out there, or a lot of, like spiritual teachers who will give, and all of a sudden they're dying of cancer. I thought, oh, how do I prevent that? How do I prevent that? It's because I have to create an equal playing field for me and you so that we all stay healthy. One is not giving more or less or something along that lines. Don't get me wrong, I'm not perfect at it, but I do work at that sort of thing. Thank you, Chrissy. Thank you, Chrissy. I love watching you. I catch you every so often. Most of the time while I'm at work. But I do catch you and just sit and listen. All right, so I hope that explanation helps a lot of my subscribers, because I noticed once I put that video up, it was like a down tick, like I'm leaving. I'm like, oh, I should have said more. I just kind of assume sometimes that everybody knows what I'm thinking. Dang it. So I just really wanted to clear that up. That it really is to benefit you and to also give you extra. And I'm going to try to do as many fun things as I can on the members page. And here's another thing. If you see a class that you're interested in, you subscribe to it. You go to the class, grab the video, watch all the other videos that are on there, and then you can unsubscribe to the membership as many times as you want, right? Like, you don't have to stay there. You don't have, like, maybe you wanted to see some of the classes, for the next 3 months. Just do it for the next 3 months and then get out. It's all good. It's all good to me. Whatever works for you. Poor Autumn. Hope she's okay. What's wrong with Autumn? What happened to Autumn? I haven't heard anything. I love all the Ritas. How am I supposed to pay for all of them? I know, honey. I don't know how else to try to make it better. I'm waiting for the information about Autumn. What happened to Autumn? Good poisoning. What does that mean? Autumn was sick yesterday. Oh. All right, I'll reach out to her and see how she's doing. She got food poisoning? Ugh. And she's a vegan. That's horrible. Thank you, Chrissy. Maybe something non-vegan, that could be. If you're vegan for quite some time and then you come across something that's non-vegan, that could make you sick. Your body rejects it. She ate something with butter in it. Oh, dang it. Okay. That'll do it. That will do it. Food poisoning. Send her love. Send her well wishes. That was in response to Fox Buck. Oops, what does that mean? I don't understand. Yeah, Sheila, she got regular croissant instead of a vegan one. Poor thing. I know what that's like to eat clean for quite some time and then, hi greeter, and then eat something you're not supposed to. I remember I gave up, I love donuts. Absolutely love donuts. They're a great big old huge package of sugar and dough, all of that. So I took myself off of donuts probably for about 3 months, and I was doing really, really, really good. And I thought to myself, this is how crazy we are. I'm going to reward myself with a donut because I have taken myself off of it and I haven't eaten one for quite some time. So I remember I was going to a meeting and I went into the 7-Eleven, got me my donut, and I'm driving and I'm eating my donut. By the time my 20-minute drive was up, I was running to the bathroom. I was throwing up. I was really sick. I got a great big old headache. I was down for, a day. It was awful. It was unbelievably awful. So I no longer reward myself with bad food. There's a disease in that too. So yeah, no more of that for sure. Let me see. Morning, everyone. I have all these neat, nifty little things at the bottom. Ooh, I could be old movie. We can talk old movie. Yeah, this is where the fun starts, guys. Oh, is that scary? Do you think I should do all my ghost stories in this or this one? Ooh, all the ghost stories. Yes, the silly human disease. I like it. The silly human disease. What we think. Ooh, here's another one. Ooh. Techno. The bubbles. Where are those bubbles? I gotta find them. I don't know if they took them off or not. Where are the bubbles? Uh-oh. I think they took them off. Oh, there they are. Ooh, this is my favorite one, the bubbles. Are you on StreamYard? No, I can't do this on StreamYard. It's only through YouTube Live is where they have all of these fun little features. StreamYard doesn't have them. Crush, pop, bubbles, yeah. Beam, blush. Well, I tell you what, if I'm having a really bad makeup day, this is the way to go. This is the way to go. Use the bubbles when you're doing love readings. There you go. Hello from Australia. I know you guys probably get tired of us saying that, but Australia, you guys say it so differently. We try to say it. Oh, wow. How are you doing? How are you doing that? I'm doing that off of YouTube Live. So we can go straight live on YouTube without any other form. At the bottom of that, there's like a little wand, like a little sparkly wand. I hit that sparkly wand and it brings up all of these different little things. They're fun, for sure. Fun, 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 fun. So, okay. Very much so. Morning from Minnesota. Good morning. All right. So I'm going to write down some readings everybody wants to look in on. We did have a tragedy in Boulder, Colorado. I live about hour and 45 minutes north of Boulder. So Boulder is west of Denver. I live in Colorado Springs. And apparently locally, the NRA, 10 days before this happened, the NRA came in with a lawsuit to eliminate and saying that the constitutional right for somebody to own and purchase an assault rifle is unconstitutional, and they won. And six days later, this dude went out and bought an assault rifle. And then he went to the King Soopers. I don't know why he went to the King Soopers. We're trying to kind of get into the remote view of that and see why he chose the King Soopers. But so once a restriction was lifted, somebody with a sick mind took advantage of it, is the bottom line of what happened. And I know there was something that happened in Georgia as well. I didn't really get into the details of that. So if somebody knows about what happened in Georgia, was it on or around the same day? And then we have more. I mean, all the shootings are coming out. What's going on with that? Why are we having all these shootings coming out? It's just unbelievable. Hi, Jackie. Hi, honey. The mental health card has worn out and it's welcome in my home. It's just unreal. All right, guys, you're going to have to give me a minute. I have to go get some tissue. No, I'm not smoking weed. I have a little sage going. Me no smoke weed. I don't do anything. The worst thing I have is caffeine. An occasional sugary treat. So hang on a minute. I gotta go get some tissue. Be right back. BRB. Okay, can you guys hear me now? Yes. Oh, you guys are funny. Scotland watching in horror, I bet. I was watching a documentary on Scotland just the other day. All the histories and all of the towers and all of the monoliths that's there. It's a very interesting documentary. Yeah, I don't mind people who smoke weed. Although when you go out into Colorado, we don't smell fresh air anymore. We smell weed. That I don't like. I don't like that at all. Coffee. That's my problem. Hi, I'm Sheila. And I'm a coffeeholic. And I'm not willing to give it up. Yet. Scottish drums. Okay, let's read on the demon DeSantis. What does weed smell like? I don't even know how. Irish coffee. Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, there's alcohol in that one. I don't know what. It has a distinctive smell. I don't know if there's an English word to describe it. For sure. Skunk. I don't know. I prefer skunk smell to weed. How do we diverge into weed talking on my channel? All right. Let's see how fair he's going to, because, you know, Florida is in chaos right now, right? They're trying to get everybody to go home at 8 o'clock. Trying to go home at 8 o'clock. They're not having any, you know, those teenagers or those young people are just living it up. They weren't going to give up their spring break, I guess. And neither was DeSantis, right? He wasn't going to give up the money for spring break. There is a lot of medical purposes. There's a lot of medical purposes in all natural herbs that we have on this earth, so I'm not opposed. I just don't do it. Hi, Flora. No masks, vaccines, and money. Yeah, DeSantis is just a terrible, terrible leader, and he's trying to act like Trump. All right, let's see what's going on with him. Well, I tell you what, the coronavirus is going to move even faster. I have trouble in conflict. The Chariot, trouble in conflict. I have the Emperor, where they're trying to smash it. They're trying to bring it down. They're trying to control it. I have the Page of Wands, enthusiasm and discovery. Everybody's still traveling down there. We have Temperance, balance, moderation. But the temperance and the moderation is almost like the coronavirus and all of that is going to be fast movement through the people. If I were you, if I lived in Florida, do not go out unless you have to. Take extra precautions, especially if you haven't gotten the... All right, I'm putting these out. This is annoying me. Especially if you haven't gotten the vaccine, please, please, please take extra precaution. Those kids do not care. They do not care. They are more into I'm not giving up my spring break for nobody kind of a situation. That's what their attitude is. That is exactly what their attitude is. I dropped a card. So stay safe. Stay safe. Let's pull some more. The world is watching. I don't see him leaving. That's the problem with my cards. I don't know how many I have to draw to get that he's leaving, but I don't see that he's leaving unless you guys vote him out. Let me see. When is he up? When is his term up? Is it in 2024 or 2022? Jackie, she'll know. She'll know. Yeah, 2 million plus super spreader. Unbelievable. Blame the cards. 2022. Okay, so what I'm going to read on is where DeSantis sits in 2022. See if I can gather the energy there. Yeah, just shutting it down. What the coronavirus, it has an 8 o'clock curfew too. What? I just don't get that. Do what you want all the way up until 8 o'clock. The coronavirus is going to bed now too. Please head home. We definitely don't want to disturb the coronavirus. Like, you guys are stupid. And what is 8 o'clock? Why 8 o'clock? Why not 5 o'clock? Why not 10 o'clock? What's 8 o'clock? What is 8 o'clock? My hair's driving me crazy today. Why 8 o'clock? All right, DeSantis. Hey, Tawana. All of my greeters. Hey, Alyssa. Yeah, the demon does not care. He does not care. All right, let's see. I don't know about his winning his race, but what's going to happen in Florida is something about the Six of Cups and the Ten of Cups, which is happiness, kindness, and Ten of Cups being happy about it. Okay, so there's something to that. Maybe they're telling me the backstory that, you know, the Floridans, they really like him. But what happens is Florida goes bankrupt. Then all of a sudden they're juggling their finances pretty bad, and they have a heavy burden on their hands. I have a feeling that all of the sickness, nobody's paying their medical bills. They're going to have to be impacted by that. I don't see him moving out just yet, but Florida is going to, all of his rhetoric and all of his decisions is going to place a huge burden on Florida. All right, let me just see what else. So Florida came up. Let's do DeSantis. Is he going to be reelected? And energy may not be here. I mean, Florida, most of the general people in Florida really like him. I mean, that's the truth, unfortunately. But he is Florida, he has dug them a great big old huge hole that they can't get out of. I understand the Democrats hate him. We all do. Or we all want to go down and just extract him. But I guess I'm talking about the Republicans. They love him. You know what I'm saying? I know we don't. All right. Let me do one more time. So I got the destruction of Florida. He has a heavy burden and a heavy load to manage. Does he have a lot of money? It's almost like he pays his way, but he's disconnected. He has apathy for the whole job. He really, I don't even really think he likes the job. He likes the money. Yeah, I still don't see him leaving. I still don't see him leaving, guys. I'm so sorry. But we'll wait until we get closer to his election, because those energies could change on a dime. He wants the power, but he doesn't want the responsibility of the fallout of his bad choices. He's just like any other little narcissist. You know, he wants the glory, but he doesn't want to be punished. It's the truth. Okay, I'll look at Abbott of Texas. Says, hello, Sheila, I live in Florida. I don't think so. I mean, people who have common sense know that these people in Florida and all of the politicians are doing a horrible job. People with, before I read on Abbott. What was that lady's name that was Trump's lawyer? What is her name? I forget her name, but she says in her deposition, any reasonable person would have known not to believe me, that this was all political theater. Yeah, she's trying to backpedal herself out of her lawsuits. Sidney Powell, yeah. Like any reasonable person wouldn't have, would have known that I wasn't telling the truth. I'm like, you're right. All reasonable people knew that you were lying. However, yeah, she's trying to backpedal herself out of that. All right, let's do crazy woman. Let's do Abbott. He's very worried about the burden that he has put on Texas. He's very worried, and he has a lot of burden on, that he's put on Texas. He's very worried that the science and the wisdom is coming for him because I have the High Priestess. I also, Republic Recognition. I also have the Nine of Pentacles in it for the money. But the end result with him is poverty, so I think he does lose his job. He gets put out in the cold. He's not loved like he used to be loved. He's going to be disciplined. The discipline card comes out. So I do believe he's going to go through some rough times. I don't think he's going to get reelected. I think that the Texans really got upset with him, especially when he lifted the ban and the restrictions just willy-nilly and before it was all done. I have an uncle who lives in Texas. He lives near Dallas, Fort Worth. And he let me know. He goes, because they're older. They're all in their 80s. And he let me know that we are still wearing our masks down here. And I said, oh, thank goodness. There's a troll? Where's the troll? Name the troll. We will take out the trolls. Hey, greeter. Is it? Okay, let me see if I can get that one to be gone. It's okay, you guys really need to go do something else because it's not worth your time and or your energy to come here and do this. We have tools to deal with this. Number one, I will block you from my channel. That's just how it is. Thank you. Thank you for the hair. I didn't see the troll anymore. If that person comes up again, let me know. Good morning, everyone. Love and light. I have timed them out for 5 minutes. Thank you, Chrissy. You troll slayer, you. Yes. Peace, love. Thank you, Katie. Yes, my moderators are on it. Okay. So now what was the other one that we wanted to do? Well, I wanted to do Powell and see how she's going to fare in her all of a sudden she's changing her and backpedaling her story. See how that works for her. Chrissy tossed them out. Oh, that's funny. We're tossing trolls this morning. I do have awesome moderators. You know, they want a peaceful place to be as well. They want a safe, peaceful place to be as well as for everyone else. So thank you, Lambie. Okay. This is our safe place. Exactly. You go to your safe place. I mean, I'm pretty sure there is a channel that goes live that you can spew your hate speech for everybody, and go be safe there. That was being a smart butt. You don't need to come here. All right. Powell. Let's do Powell. See how she's going to fare in her trying to get out of her problems. Whew. She's really scared. She's not scared because she still thinks she's 10 foot tall and bulletproof and that she has the backing of Trump. She really does. She really thinks that she has to pull that card of I did it because the president told me so give me a free pass. I think she might do that. She might change that. So paying loss. She's going to lose all of her court classes. She's going to lose it. Pain, the loss, the money, the grief, the regret, the despair. She's going to be in a state of mind because she was all tied up with the wrong people at the wrong time, spewing the wrong lies. Knight of Cups. The proposal, they're probably going to give her a plea bargain. It's not going to be pretty. Another plea bargain, balancing it out. So she is going to lose her court cases because she's all tied up with the wrong person. They're going to give her plea bargains if you wanted to do that. Temperance does show up. The balance shows up in that where we get what we want, she gets what she wants, but it's a balancing act. What we want is for her to be accountable. And that is going to happen because, again, I love this card. If you can see this card right here, the best word here is called discipline. So when we're talking about somebody going to court or anything like that, discipline. So she's going to be disciplined for her actions. Good. Good. Discipline, and she's going to be disciplined for her actions and what she has done. To I think it's the Dominion company who is suing her for like millions. I think it is. Craziness. I want to see a more accountability as well. Here's the thing. Here's the human thing. It's like we all love kindness, whatever. We love second chances, blah, 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 blah. We're all good about that, right? We have a spiritual journey, but these people are not going to change. These people were out for other reasons. There's no amount of blessings or well wishers that are going to change these people. They have to be held accountable, and they have to be disciplined in the way they understand. And some of them do not understand unless they get restricted, and that's the only time they understand what's going on and how they're going to be is restriction. Restriction their money, restriction of their physical being, restriction of their actions, and that's the only way. I have not gotten my vaccine shot yesterday. Yesterday I inquired about it. I haven't gotten my shot yet. I will be getting my shot. I was one of the ones that had COVID, so it's not like I'm on top priority lists. But here in Colorado, they did finally open it up for 50-year-olds. So maybe I can go in and see about that. But I go to work and I come home. And I use Instacart to bring all of my groceries. And of course, you always have to sanitize them before they come in. So I stay out of grocery stores. I stay out of places. I just don't go. I don't go. I had to take my daughter to the doctor's yesterday. But I agree. If we would have the punishers stick to the letter of law, there would have been no problems here. But that is the problem here. Sometimes they find somebody who is just as corrupt as they are, and they won't hold them accountable. I agree. There is that problem. Yes. Yes, everybody go get vaccinated. They can get vaccinated, please. You know, the more that we comply to our restrictions and what's going on and get vaccinated, the faster we can get back to doing, you know... Everybody knows I'm preaching to the choir. All right. I got derailed. Is there anybody else that we want to read on? We're almost here for about an hour. Hi, Book Bewitched. How do you feel... Oh, yeah. Let everybody know how it makes them feel. A lot of people have zero things. Some people get a little bit of a fever. Some feel like they're a flu for a day. Some are just tired. I know when we were children, we had to get vaccinated before we went over to Germany. And I remember whatever the vaccinations were. I was a child. I don't remember the details. But I remember my arm hurting, and I laid down for almost... Alan Weisenberg. Alan Weisenberg, isn't he the lawyer for Trump? Is he flipping? Okay, I'll read on him again. So I remember all of those vaccinations and how they make me feel, so I'm thinking it's maybe similar. Alan Weisenberg, is he going to flip on Trump? Trying to see if I can get into his... You know, Alan Weisenberg, he's a little sociopath. He has zero... So sociopaths, sometimes when I walk up to a sociopath, and since I read energy, it's vacancy. Like they have no energy coming from them. Unless they're angry, because that's powerful energy that'll come out no matter what. Or if they're, you know, worried about something, I could feel that. But as far as their soul, like a normal, functioning... highly emotional soul that's in there, it's vacancy. And that's what I feel with him, is vacancy. I don't even know if he even cares for his sons. It's like that total vacancy, like I feel for nobody. So he's going to be all about himself. So what is the one path that's going to save himself? That's the one he's going to take. Whatever that word is. But he's going to save himself. No empathy. Zero empathy. He is connected to the almighty dollar. Very soulless. So this guy here, he's going to do whatever it takes to save himself. Let's see what that's going to be. Well, you know, you think about it. Trump had to find somebody who was soulless to do his bidding. You don't go get somebody who has ethics, morals. You don't. You have to find somebody who is willing to navigate this life any way he wants, any way he can, in order to profit. And this Alan guy that is him. He's absolutely that way. So let's see if he's going to, it's not like he's going to flip on Trump. It's not like he's going to go save his children. He is literally going to take the path that gets him out of the most trouble. That's the way he's going to do it. If he has to give up things on Trump to do it, he will. If he has to throw his children under the bus, he will. Heartbreak. So the first up is heartbreak. All of the fear, he's a fear. He has heartbreak, he has conflict, he's conflicted about what he should be doing. He has a lot of fear about it. So he's conflicted, meaning how do I navigate this to save me? Rest and meditation, recovery. He wants out. He wants to go under the radar. He wants them to leave him alone. But the tower, the chaos is coming his way. He's going to have some serious tower moments, and he's also going to control power. And again, discipline comes up one more time. He's going to be disciplined for his actions. The Knight of Wands also comes in, the enterprise, the visionary, the born leader. He's going to, like I said, he's not going to cover up and hurt. He's going to cover up whatever it is that he could be held accountable for. He's going to show that he's been paid for his worth. Balancing the forces is going to come out. And also the Nine of Cups, which is that declaration, that creativeness, that intuitiveness, that whoever is investigating him has intuitiveness to take him down. So I don't see like he's going to jail or he's going to do this or he's going to do that, but he's definitely worried. He's going to be disciplined. He's going to take the path of least resistance to save him, not anybody else. And if that means that he's going to flip, let's see if he has already told enough to throw the... Let's see. Let me see what is going to happen with 45 with his information. Heartbreak comes out again. Whew. Okay, so there's bitter conflict. He's in a fight with 45 now. He's like, the bitter conflict, like, I'm breaking up with you. You know what I mean? Because the heartbreak is here again. The heartbreak on the whole situation, whether he has enough information to put Trump away or to whatever. The satisfaction. Are they going to be? They're satisfied with whatever they know because he exposed the evil. It's almost like they're already satisfied. Or we're going to be satisfied with the information that he has because he's exposing the evil in the organization. That's what my cards say. The change to DNA objections makes me laugh. What? What do they think the DNA changes will do? I don't know what that means. Because that must be a private conversation. Okay. Sorry about the allergies. It is springtime around here. Hi, Andy. Twig brother. Hi, Kathy W. Good morning, Andy. I don't either. I don't know. Well, like I said, he has to choose these people. Money. You don't stand beside Trump. You stand beside money. It would be any demon in that position they would stand by. Any demon. Silliness. Hi, from the Netherlands. Wow, all over the world. Everybody here all over the world. Well, it's been it's coming up on an hour. That's pretty much all I can do. is about an hour. I don't know about those ones that do marathons all night long. I don't get it. I most certainly cannot hold out for that long. So tomorrow, thank you, Sarah. Tomorrow is the remote view. We have Deborah from the Akashic Records. She's going to come on. She's going to tell us about the Akashic Records and all that good stuff. And she's also going to do some political readings with us. So she's excited about that. So I'm excited about that as well. It's always nice to have a new perspective on political readings. If you guys have some questions or something along that lines, please take a moment and post them after because I always post up that to do the reminder, right? So post them in the chat, and I'll try to go back and capture all of the questions in the chat if you guys have any for the remote view. I don't know how many we can get to, but we'll do our best. Thank you, Sherry. Yes, have a blessed day, everyone. You guys have a wonderful, wonderful Thursday, and hopefully I will see you all tomorrow on the remote view. And go back to watch the beginning of this video. It explains a whole lot about the membership and joining, and to the reason why I did it. So, thanks, everyone. You guys have a wonderful day. Bye, my loves.